Thunder Warriors should still be in 40K. What's up, y'all? It's Connor, and today I kind of wanted to make a video talking about my love for Thunder Warriors. Now, of course, this isn't going to be a video about me saying, oh, Thunder Warriors are super effective and way better at accomplishing their jobs than Space Marines. That's not true. If we're to equate the two, let's be for real. Space Marines are, the upgrade, and Thunder Warriors are basically what you make in your basement at 2 a.m. when you get randomly motivated to change your life around. You start doing push-ups in your bedroom. You think you're gonna make something of yourself, and then you go in your basement and you make a DIY project. That's Thunder Warriors. That's the DIY project you make at 3 a.m. But I argue that's part of their appeal. Thunder Warriors are just amazing. They're full of personality. They're through and through warriors. They're chads. I don't know how else to equate it to you. I can't put it more eloquently or succinctly. They're badass, and they should be in 40K. But I think they would make really good, fodder, not for the Imperium, but if they were somehow repurposed into maybe a chaos auxiliary type unit, if you get what I'm saying. Now, obviously, I'm going to preface this by saying I don't play tabletop. I'll say it again, and for those of you who are new to the channel or just getting pumped out to, the only experience I have remotely with any sort of models are 2 orcs that I've made that are hot glued together, so that should speak to my level of credibility when it comes to anything tabletop related. However, though, to sort of counteract that, I'm a big novel reader, so obviously I'm not just talking out of my ass. I could sort of almost back up what I'm saying most of the time. So when I say Thunder Warriors should be made a auxiliary unit for Chaos, I'm saying they were more, the process to make a Thunder Warrior was a lot less exhaustive in terms of resources used and consumed when it comes to let's say, a Space Marine. Let's not even get into Primaris, because that's not what this is about. The resources used for a Space Marine are quite extensive. To even be capable of going through the trials and being eligible to receive Gene Seed in and of itself is a very rare thing. Thunder Warriors, on the other hand, wasn't really an age requirement. You just got upgraded, and I say upgraded very loosely, but you still maintained your humanity for the most part. You maintained your emotion. There wasn't any hypno indoctrination. But the downsides were, of course, that they're very short-lived, temporary, prone to genetic mutations and chaos influence, which is why they would be perfect in, modern-day 40K in a way anyway, as this, fodder unit. Now, of course, we would have to get into stuff like Dark Mechanicum, can they innovate? There's so many reasons why they don't, yada, yada, yada. Forget all that. Forget established lore for a minute. Forget retcons. Just, forget it. Well, I'm not talking about this in a way that, this is me changing lore. This is me ignoring what's ever pre-established. Because right now, I'm talking to you like I would talk to my friends when I have these ideas. They would be cool. Just think about it this way. Forget the models, forget tabletop rules. Just think about this. These Thunder Warriors have a lot of different avenues you can take, with both how just cannon fodder they are for Chaos. Yeah, sure, it's cool, and that would give them a reason to kind of appear again in setting. But what else? What else sort of compiles into this? Why should they still be in 40K? Well, besides the cheap resources that it takes to make them, character-wise, I prefer them over Space Marines, which is weird because I only have limited experience with Thunder Warriors as opposed to the countless novels I've read, both from a Chaos perspective and Loyalist perspective. I like Space Marines, and I like the majority of them, either Chaos or not. But of course, they're supposed to lack the human element, which most of them sort of do in their own way. They're so far detached from humanity, sometimes they don't even really realize why they're protecting them. Instead, it's just kind of they're doing this for the Emperor, not for humanity as a whole, yada yada. They don't really care about the individual suffering, more the collective goals of humanity to preserve them, whatever. Thunder Warriors don't give a shit about that. Thunder Warriors just fight, they kill, they have their own personalities, they're sort of intelligent, they're sort of not, and they know they're living on borrowed time, and to me, that's part of the appeal, you know? Like, Space Marines are, I would say, almost biologically immortal for the most part. They can live very long lives. However, most of them aren't gonna, because they're put in some of the most dangerous situations that require them, that is beyond the needs of the Guard, the PDF, you know, Austromil, you know, the Navy, anything. They are who you send in. If you're in danger and you have a Space Marine on your planet, you should be super concerned, because the planet might not survive. That's the level of danger that they're in. Thunder Warriors are not like that. Thunder Warriors are just super roided up soldiers, and they just love it. Yeah, I love it. They're cool. They what else can I say? They have the personality that has been drained from Marines, Space Marines, but they're amazing. And then Ushotan was a one who particularly stood out to me. He was a Primarch, but in this instance, Primarch doesn't mean father of the legions. Like, we're not thinking these godlike war beings from the Emperor's, you know, sons. Primarch in this case was a title used from the generals of the Thunder Warriors, who were, you know, warriors who obviously had extensive knowledge and, you know, very impressive warrior traits. These were badass dudes, you know, to put it lightly. And Ushotan was talking with Constantine with Valdor, and he was just like, bro, I pity you. You can't feel anything unless the Emperor explicitly tells you to feel it, and even then, as you're just artificially feeling it. And it's just basically that's the whole Legion as a whole. That's all of Space Marines. They don't have this flaw. Thunder Warriors don't have that flaw. They are just so cool. And then there's different avenues you can take. You could maybe even make some short stories with them. And they're cool. You know, that's it. I'm not gonna drag this video out. I'm not gonna give you 30,000 reasons of my, you know, stupid logic, but it's stupid, but it's fun stupid. These are the things I enjoy about the hobby, that I don't have to sit here and make a 30-minute video about characters and doing character analysis videos. I love doing those videos, but I also don't need to do those videos. Read Valdor, get into Thunder Warriors. Even though they'll never show up in 40K, I think they should. I think rules be damned. You can hate on me for this. I think they're cool, and I think they should just maybe even cameo. I don't know, show up. Some dude makes them, finds the blueprints. I don't know, Amanda Stardy, whatever. You know what I'm saying? They're cool. Get into Thunder Warriors. This was me just talking about them because I just wanted to make a video today and keep y'all updated. So other than that, Thunder Warriors are cool. If you like the video, it's appreciated. I'm still reading Gaunt's Ghosts. We're going to get a video on that in the next week or two. Other than that, guys, thank you so much. I am out of here.